Hello, engineers. Welcome. Let us have a look here. Do you have one of these valves on site? Either one manual butterfly valve or automated one with a quarter-turn actuator, including a sensor box for feedback and also a solenoid valve there for the actuation, as shown on the page? If yes, did you know that normally Festo can help you configure one in just 5 minutes? Okay, if the answer is yes, let us see. Let us go to the next step. The next page, what you need to configure your butterfly valve on first website. We have, among others, 11 most important info that you need: the valve size, process medium, operating temperature range, operating pressure, connection style, pneumatic actuator type, sensor box if it requires, solenoid coil voltage, pneumatic supply port size, control type, and the environmental conditions. On the next page, we'll see the answer we had from Eddie, the sales engineer, or the maintenance engineer at one of the process plants. Let's see. So Eddie answer as follows. Their valve size is DN150. Um, and then, yes, Eddie answered as follows. The valve size is one DN150. Process media is water. The operating temperature range goes from 20 to 40 degrees Celsius. Operating pressure 16 bars. Connection style is lag. Valve resting portion must be closed. Pneumatic actuator type is double acting. Solenoid coil voltage 24 volt. Signal type is inductive. Pneumatic supply port 1/4. Control type is on off. The environmental condition the valve be used indoor. Let us see how Smart Industry Guide will configure it on Festo website. If you need in English, you need to type www.festo.com, and for French, use www.festo.fr. First one will do it in English, so we come here, we say www.festo.com. While the page is open, did you know that Festo has celebrated normally 100 years of existence in the industry? At Festo, they are offering a lot of stuff. Browse on the products on their website and you learn a lot. Let's go back to our issue of the day. At Festo, they refer the butterfly valve as KVZA. KVZA refers to the butterfly valve units. Once you are there, click on Show Details. And the next thing now, we need to configure the product with edit specifications in mind. So we go to Configure the product. If you guys can remember what Eddie said, Eddie said that the valve needs to be automated using a double acting quarter-turn actuator. So it's going to be automated. Eddie never mentioned about any certification, so we need it as none. The application Eddie said that's going to be for opening and closing. Eddie mentioned that you need a limit switch box for feedback, and the power standard normally we can take indoor. Let's go standard, and then you can use 8 for connection, 8 millimeters. So 8 dimension 1/4 connection size. So let us use 6 millimeters there. You see that normally the system has been configured as per AD specifications, valve and medium. AD mentioned that the type of connection, flange style you want slack, and then you can choose here the standard as DIN. AD mentioned the pressure is 16 bar. I also show 16 there. AD mentioned that the diameter is 150. And then he didn't mention about the disc material, but let us give him stainless steel. If it's for water, there's no chemical, so we can leave it there. We don't need to polish it. The sealing material, AD mentioned that it's for water, and the temperature goes from, AD mentioned that normally it's going to be used for water. Thus, we have to look at the sealing material in that case. We need to choose because the temperature is between 20 and 40 degrees. So EPDM must be the good one because it's resistant to acid, water, hot water, and so on. We have many other sealing materials depending on the process that one can choose. For instance, if you have anything that you have to do with temperature goes between minus 20 and 95, and this is normally mineral acids, water, calcium. Also, this one can be chosen PDM white and others that are available on the Festo website. So for this case, I will go for EPDM. My valve and media is configured. Application. It mentioned that you want a double acting actuator. It did talk about the safety function. The valve must be closed. And the operating pressure, this one, we need to know that we often use 6 bar in pneumatic line, but I'm going to use 5.5. The rest, I will leave them as it is. Final and last configuration, AD mentioned that they want 24 volt operating voltage. I can give AD a plug of M16, and then AD mentioned that you want an inductive signal output, and also you want it 2 wires normal close. As you can see, in 7 minutes, I'm done with my configuration. Let me see what I have done. Click on overview and then click on update. It will give me a full view of a 3D sketch of my configuration. I will click on 3D to see what I have done or what area have requested. Then in a few seconds, a few minutes, just to page will generate for me the 3D image. And then if I can't see the image, I can go click on full screen to have a good view. Guys, in few times, this is what we have done. We have configured the valve as per AD specification. The beautiful of buying this valve from one source, which is Festo, is that anytime if one of the parts fails, you can go back to them and they'll give you what you need. If you go there, you can see different views of the valve. You can even see the size. Those are the size, different size, 3D size. And to go back to the initial page, click back on full screen. And then from there, what you need? You must send to the first engineer the code, the C code. How to really get the C code is by clicking on get order code. Once the C code is generated, it can send it to first sales engineer or sales team, and within the next 1 or 30 minutes or 10 minutes, it will be able to get the quotation. Or you can contact any Festo suppliers in the country where you are based to get the quotation and you can purchase this valve. This is the code that Festo will need. C34 64 57 9. What else can you get from Festo web page? You can have the E-CAT E-plan. price and delivery time. Spare part. Spare part means what our assembly is made of. Spare part will give you the entire list of your configuration, and each part will have its own part number. So on the other side also, you can order this as spare parts. Everything is there. I'll go back to the initial page. What else can you get from Festo website? You can get the technical documentation. So on the technical documentation, you can get the configuration, technical data, and bill of material. If you download this document, it gives you every information with reference to the configuration as per AD requirement. Here what we have done. This is the butterfly valve unit KVZ, is the assembly, this is the part number, and that's normally the C code that you need to send to Festo, as you can do it yourself using your own browser. And here are the informations of what we have done, and also below you have the size on the weight. The weight of this assembly, the total assembly is 13.4 kilograms, and these are normally the technical data for any part that's involved or is put on the assembly. Then below you see normally the bill of material, what our assembly is made of, the quantity, and then that's it. I guess this small video did help you. What can you do? Please go back to first web page, open your browser, and give it a try. Let us see if you can also configure your own valve in few minutes. Once done, send us your C code, and then we'll see if we can assist you using Festo configuration. Do not doubt, if you have any question, come back to us, and Smart Industry Guide will always be there to assist you. Thank you, and goodbye. See you next time on another video.